In this video, I'll show you how to use JavaScript within a command bar to hide or show the tab. Now, the tab means in the form when you go inside a model driven app and if you go inside a record, these are the item which you see over here. These are called as tabs. So, tabs are basically an independent area through which you can have various form controls. So, in the general tab, I have so many form controls listed. Similarly, you can have multiple form control. Now, I haven't added anything within this tab, but then you can add various controls. Okay, so the goal is basically if I click on a button, I need to hide say one tab. So I want to hide this tab. So the use case is basically if you're using say financial application, and if the application has been accessed by an internal staff, then you need to show all the tab. And if it is used by say just a viewer, then you just need to show a couple of tabs. Okay, so on basis of that you can use that logic. Now, in order to do that, what we need to do is like first, I have created this model driven app. I've edited this model driven app. And then once you are in that model driven app, you can just go ahead and say if I just click on edit a new tab, it will open the editor window. And then from here, I can open the command bar. So this is the view. And then from here, I'll just say edit command bar, edit in new tab or edit. I'll click on edit and then I'll select main form. And once you're in main form, this is the screen which you will be seeing. Now, as a part of the exercise, I've already used the split button. So I'm going to use the split button and then I'm going to add one more group in it. So I have prompt group. Similarly, I will have one more group over here. So I'll create a new group. And then within that group, I will call this as show hide tab. Now this is a show hide tab. Now I select this. So once you select it, this goes into down arrow. And then from here, I'll just click on new command and then I will write a command for it. So I'll just say show tab, or maybe just say hide tab. First we'll hide the tab and I'll select the group again and I'll click on new and click on command. And this time I'm going to name this command as show tab, right? Okay, so hide tab, uh, I'll use an icon. Let's see if I have something in hide. Yes, I have this hide tab. And in show tab, I'll just use an icon. I think this is visible or show. Yep, show. So I'll select this. So show tab, hide tab. Now what we need to do, we need to run some JavaScript. Okay, so I'll just action, under action I'll say run JavaScript, and then from the library I need to select the library. So I have already uploaded the library ahead of time. This is named as JS command bar. But if you are starting fresh, then you can create your JavaScript, create a new web resource, upload that web resource, and then you select this the relevant JavaScript. Okay, so you select the JavaScript and then you need to put the function name. Similarly, on show tab, you say run JavaScript and library, pick the library which you have the logic written in, and then show the put the function name. Okay, right. So as you see over here, now it says hide tab and show tab. Now we need to write the function name because that function name is required. So we are going to go and write a JavaScript. So I have this JavaScript which is JS command bar. Now there are a lot of functions in it, but I'm going to append one more function in this particular document. So I'll just say function and say show tab. Okay, and this is the function for show tab. And then similarly, I will write a function for hide tab. It's a simple function. It is not doing anything fancy. We just need to take the context of the form first. Now, in order to take the context of the form, what you need to do is like you need to make use of parameter. So I'm in hide tab. I need to make use of parameter, and the parameter name is primary control. Okay, so we need to pass this primary control parameter so that we get the context. Similarly, for show tab, you add a parameter and select the primary control and you get the context. Okay, first let's go into this tab and get the internal name of this tab, which tab you want to hide. So let's say I want to hide tab number 1. Okay, 1, O-N-E, 1. So what is the internal name for this? So I'll just go to level of dynamics, logical names, and then I will see the tab name as tab underscore 1. Okay, so 2 is tab underscore 2, 3 is tab underscore 3, I will just pick tab underscore one. So this is important because we need to make use of logical name to hide the tab. So let me clear the logical name. And now here we got the tab name. Now we are going to write some simple JavaScript. Now let's go to show tab. Now remember we have added this primary control as a parameter. So we need to pass that primary control. So I'll just say primary control. And what this primary control does is like it gives you the context. Okay, so I'll just write in the variable form context. So where form context equal to primary control. So I got a form context within this particular variable. Now once you get that form context within the variable, you can just write a simple command which says form context dot ui dot tabs dot get. So I'm getting the context of the tab. Now what is the context of the tab? What is the name of the tab? It's tab underscore one, right? That's the internal name of the tab. Now what we need to do, we need to show the tab. Now show the tab is basically dot set visible, and we are going to pass the value as true, right? So simple command show tab, taking the form context.ui.tabs set visible true. And additionally, just to show the user, we can just put an alert as well, and we'll just say tab 1 is now visible. Okay, and just put a semicolon. So this is how you basically show the tab. Now again, the reverse action we need to perform if you want to hide the tab. So we just say primary control, and we copy paste this code here, and where form context is primary control, form context.ui.tabs.get tab one dot set visible. Now this time it's false. And once that is done, you just save this. Okay, so you save the JS and make sure that if you haven't uploaded it first time, you upload it as a web resource and then point. Or if you have uploaded it and if you're working on the same file which I'm doing over here, what I'm gonna do, I'll just select this web resource file again, choose a file, JS command bar, open, click on save, and it is saving over here as you see over here. And once it is saved, just click on publish so that the information persists within the environment. Now here, coming back to hide tab, now the name of the function for the hide tab is hide tab. So the function name is hide tab. Now for the function name for show tab is show tab. So I'll just click on show tab, click here, function name show tab. Okay, so again, just do a quick check. What we are doing, we are taking this label name as hide tab, running the JavaScript, pointing to the JS command bar JavaScript, and putting a function name and then passing a primary control. Similarly, showing tab, primary control, and libraries JS command bar. Let's do a quick save and publish, and I'll close this tab. Okay, so effectively what should happen is like on the click of a button, if you click on hide tab, it should hide the tab. And the tab can be anything, like I've just selected one of the tab. You can put multiple tab on click of a single button, or maybe you can now I've put both the tabs over here, like show tab and hide tab command. But if a tab is visible, like there is no point in showing show tab. So you can alternately use the visible command, visible action, basically visibility rule, to hide or show the command. Okay, so this is just like a demonstration example. So I'll just click on play, and I'll go to any of the records. So let's go to plutonium. And once you go inside the record, you are within the context of a record. You can see various tabs over here, 1 2 3 4. I'll just click on all JavaScript, and then from here I'll say hide tab. So what should happen technically is once you click this hide tab, this particular tab, the one tab, should be hidden. And once it is hidden, we will click on show tab so that that tab is visible again. Okay, so let's click on all JavaScript and click on hide tab. and it says tab 1 is now visible. And if I click over here and I say show tab, and it says tab 1 is now visible. Oh, we have forgot to change the message over here because it says tab 1 is now visible. So technically what should happen, if you say show tab, tab 1 is now visible, that is good. But if you hide a tab, you should just say tab 1 is now hidden. Okay, and that's it, so that the user is aware that that tab is hidden. So we have successfully implemented this functionality. So we have this tab. So if you say hide tab, this particular tab is hidden now, and if you want to show that tab again, you get that tab visible again. So this is how you basically use JavaScript within the command bar to show and hide the tab. Thanks for watching.